My name is Danielle Herman. I use she, her pronouns. I live in Tacoma Park and I am a member of the Montgomery County Housing Team. Here are some highlights from the past year of JUFJ's work in Montgomery County. One of JUFJ's primary campaigns in Montgomery County is to ensure that everyone in our county has access to safe, stable, and affordable housing. That is how I got involved in JUFJ this year. As a renter in Montgomery County, I was facing rising rent costs and substandard living conditions that were endangering my health. I joined the housing team to find a way to help myself and the other tenants in my building. With support from Devora, the Montgomery County community organizer, I shared my story at a renters town hall where JUFJ and our partners from the MORE Network, CASA, Everyday Canvassing, and many others urged county leaders to support crucial protections for renters. It has been empowering and motivating to be part of a movement of tenants and supporters. Together, we won a significant victory last fall when the County Council passed Council Member Will Jowando's bill to extend emergency limits on rent increases for an additional 6 months. With help from Everyday Canvassing, CASA, and Council Member Jowando's office, I received the legal support and other resources I needed. And I now have a new place to live, and the owners of my former building were cited for health and safety violations. The support of JUFJ was so crucial for helping me successfully advocate for justice during my housing crisis. I am extremely grateful. With the new county council taking office in a few weeks, we have the opportunity to pass permanent rent protections so that we can keep people housed and address the ongoing crisis of safe and affordable housing in Montgomery County. Together with our partners in the Silver Spring Justice Coalition, including Racial Justice Now, and the Montgomery County Defund and Invest Coalition, led by Young People for Progress, we have pushed for changes to policing that will prioritize safety and accountability instead of criminalizing and brutalizing Black and Brown residents. This work includes pushing to remove police from schools, instituting stronger community oversight of police, and increasing funding for mental health services for students and residents experiencing crises. After tireless work by students, educators, parents, and our partners, in the fall of 2021, public schools started without armed police in schools. Then after a tragic shooting at Magruder High School, MCPS expanded the presence of police in schools through the creation of a new Community Engagement Officer 2.0 program without any process for public input. JUFJ and our partners continue to push back at the CEO 2.0 program throughout last year with email campaigns, rallies, and testimony at Board of Education meetings. The positive development for the start of this school year is that there are now social workers and wellness centers in all high schools, which was one of the demands of advocates and comes after years of chronic underfunding of student mental health supports. On police accountability through testimony, meetings with council members and the county executive, public actions, and constant pressure, we and our partners succeeded in getting the Police Accountability Board bill amended to strengthen its oversight. And we saw community members, including past Heschel honoree Joanna Silver, included in a council discussion on police accountability for the first time ever. In November 2020, we helped lead a coalition that successfully passed a ballot measure expanding the Montgomery County Council to 7 districts and 4 at-large members. And this year we testified in support of a new county district map that emphasized equity and representation, creating for the first time a district with a plurality of Black voters and a district with a plurality of Latinx voters. Because of the council expansion along with redistricting, people in Montgomery County had a lot of new information to learn about who would be on their ballots and what those positions do. We ran a successful series of programs on what's at stake in the local primary elections, providing civic education to synagogues, nonprofits, and the community at large on the new districts, the importance of every single vote, and the impact of the decisions made by the county council, county executive, state attorney, board of education, and statewide offices. We ran 8 programs with nearly 300 participants, and our materials were viewed by nearly 500 people on our website. In staffing news, we said a fond farewell to Avodah Corps member Shoshana Maniscalco, who now works for the Religious Action Center of Reform Judaism, and welcomed a new Avodah Corps member, Joseph Galula, who enjoyed being a JUFJ intern so much last year that he came back to our staff during his Avodah year.